Hello, everyone. Thank you for waiting. We'll get started. So, I'll start by welcoming everyone to the new term. We're very excited to continue on the success of the festive season and the previous events that happened last term. We've had some great activity. I'm very happy to note that we've come a long way from the low point of activity and scandalous terms that occurred during the last year. We're very excited to keep this going. So, recapping the inauguration, it was a great success. The president would like to extend her gratitude to DHS leadership, particularly Clip, Rod, and Kirst for their exceptional efforts in planning the event. And despite an unprecedented criminal presence, almost around 20 individuals, something I haven't seen in a long time, the collective effort of law enforcement ensured safety and security. So a massive thank you to all members of law enforcement for their work. Continuing on, in terms of national security, the White House would like to commend the intelligence community for their swift and decisive action in addressing the rogue actors involved in the plot against the president, executive leadership, and the Supreme Court. The administration is committed to supporting the IC and combating such threats and ensuring the safety of our nation's leaders and institutions. Moving on to the cabinet, we held a cabinet meeting over the weekend, and the president has been conducting one-on-one discussions with cabinet members this week to outline goals and priorities for the new term. On to foreign affairs, the Department of State recently signed 2 treaties with the Netherlands. One reaffirms our shared values and enduring friendship. The other establishes a federal law enforcement agreement to address shared criminal threats, including extradition protocols, training initiatives, and joint investigations. The White House would like to also recognize and congratulate Secretary of State Gray on her election as Secretary General of the United Nations. The administration looks forward to the UN's renewed focus. So yeah, round of applause for Gray, who is in the room. Congrats, Gray. In terms of ambassadors, we have 2 ambassador nominations coming out. This weekend, the president will be nominating 2 ambassadors. She's already nominated one, Mr. Temple for Ambassador to Europe, and Mr. Annie Zeppeli, I butchered that, for Deputy Ambassador to the UN. Oh, never mind. The other one apparently isn't nominated. Or no, it is. Okay, we're still working that one out. But on the note of Mr. Temple, the president would like to extend a special thanks to Mr. Temple for facilitating a healthy and robust election season and warmly welcomes him back. And on a personal note, I'm very happy that we had a healthy election and afterwards we were able to come back together for the greater good. That's great because in the past, we've had competitive elections and people have fallen out. But this unity is a testament to the strength and maturity of our community now. So this weekend we have a UN summit. The Netherlands is hosting it. The president will be going with state officials, and so there may be some news coming out about how that goes later on in the weekend. In terms of the DOJ, they have 2 prosecutions that just started, and our team are particularly dealing with a volatile individual in one case, so I extend them very good luck. Someone already has around 300 days of contempt, so very fun for them. In terms of legislative process, prior to this press conference, the president signed the DEI bill, which introduces significant updates to the diplomatic immunity policies. This should hopefully provide more accountability in terms of international visitors and hopefully less issues. The vice president nominated Perch 60, who many of us know as Wyatt, as a senator. And while the administration acknowledges Wyatt's history, his track record does dedicate his commitment to the community, and many members of the administration, including me and Cheese, have worked with Wyatt for years, and we do recognize his potential to contribute meaningfully given his history of having success in Congress. So we understand the concerns, but we think this pick is the right pick. And in further legislative process, the vice president is currently working with DOS in developing legislation to modify relevant sections of the code. So that may be coming out soon. Great. Any questions? Ping me in general. Ask me in the room. Somebody grab Wolf. Wolf, run. Thank you, Max. My number 1 hype man. Matthew, what the vice president does in extracurricular activities, unfortunately, we don't have much control over. But I believe he will continue to be playing guitar. Thank you for your question. As I see you typing, I don't know if that's a question that's coming. Oh, okay. Well, seeing as there's no real questions, thank you everyone for coming. And again, we're very excited. Thank you for re-electing us. Let's keep the momentum going. Excited for some special events. Hopefully this time we're going to try and get the job fair going, pending the development team, and also looking into some other events. Thank you. Have